Hello and welcome back to another exciting video of class 3 EVS. Today we are going to learn part 2 of our ongoing current lesson, that is living things. But in our previous session we had learnt about our surrounding, then we had learnt about living things and non-living things, and then we had conducted activity of which are living things and which are non-living things. Then we had learnt about characteristics of living things, and which most important three characteristics we had learnt. First one was living things grow. All living things grow in the shape, in size. Then we had learnt the next characteristic, that is living things breathe using various organs of their body, like human beings breathe through nose, plants breathe through their stomata, fish breathe through gills, insect breathes to their body holes called spiracles. So different organs are there for the breathing. Then the next one we had learned about move, grow and breathe. Okay, grow. Now we are going to learn about move. But before that, let's observe this picture and then I'll ask you what they are doing. So actually one race is going on. You can see one running race is going on, and in that the fastest man alive on our earth, that is Mr. Usain Bolt. Okay, he has won that list. Means what they are doing? They are running. And for what they are running? To become number one, to get that gold medal they are running in. So likewise all the living things also move on their own. All the living things, all the living things move by their own. Like human beings have how many legs? We have 2 legs. Using our 2 legs we move from one place to another place. For we walk from one place to another place? In search of food, in search of shelter, in search of other things we move from one place to another place. Other animals, they have 4 legs, like cow, buffalo, ox, sheep, goat. Okay, they walk using their 4 legs, like a dog, okay, cat, mouse, rabbit. Many are there. All animals move using 4 legs. Kangaroos are there, they have 2 legs. Using that they move. They have 4 legs but uses 2 legs only. So likewise they are using their legs for movement. But some animals, they don't have legs at all. Like if we are discussing about animals like snakes or earthworm, you can see in that picture, they don't have a leg. So how they move? They drag their body. They drag their body in a way that they will move ahead. That dragging is called crawling, or it is called slithering also. Slithering. Okay, slithering or crawling also it is called. Now some animals are there, or some birds are there, those are having legs also and wings also. So using legs they can walk, and using wings they can fly. This is about birds. Now last picture you can see one frog is there who is jumping. That jump is called leap, which is leaping, or sometimes it is called hopping also. Now here you can see some other animals are all there, like fish. Fish lives in water. So fish uses their fin. What uses? They have 2 fins to 2 sides and one tail is there. Using that tail they move. Using fin they move ahead, and using tail they take the direction to move here and there. Now in second picture you can see one plant is there. That plant is slowly growing. Now you will say it is growing, how it is moved, but plant also moves. Not the way we see. Their roots, they have roots. Using that they absorb water from the soil. So their roots go deeper and deeper, and their upper part, that is leaves and branches, go upper, and roots go deeper. Roots deeper inside the soil for water, and upper part of the tree shoot system goes for the sunlight, air and carbon dioxide and all that. Okay, this is about plant. Now a rabbit is there who is hopping. Okay, so these things are there. Now you know one plant is there, a special plant which is called sunflower. You know, sunflower's head, okay, in Marathi it is called सूर्य फूल also because of that only. क्योंकि वो क्या होता है उसका जो head है, okay, so wherever the sun goes it follows that sun. That is why it is called sunflower. You can see in that second picture also. Sunflower turns the direction of a sun in turns the face into the direction of sun. Now, in the first picture there is another one plant is there, and you can see if it is touched by a single finger, okay, and automatically it is closing. Leaves of the plant they closes, okay, they are closing. Why? Because that plant is called touch me not plant, or its scientific name is mimosa. Okay, we call it lazaru also in Marathi. It is called lazaru. Okay, so if we touch that plant, क्या होता है वो धीरे धीरे सिकुड़ जाता है. उसके पूरे लीव्स क्या होते हैं ऐसे एक लाइन में आ जाते हैं, सिकुड़ जाता है. Okay, so this is the movement of these plants. Actually, they are doing to show that they are living things, right? Here one activity is given, like how plants move towards the sunlight. Okay, so in this figure or in second picture you can see we have taken one plant, एक पौधा ले लिया है हमने गमले के साथ में with that pot, okay, and we have kept it in darkness. हमने क्या किया उसको अंधेरे में रखा है और उसमें एक छेद बनाया. We have made one hole through which sunlight can come. Okay, so and if we keep it for a long time like 24 hours or 72 hours, then we will observe that that plant is literally bending towards that hole. जहाँ से sunlight आ रहा है उस तरह that will bend. In that first picture you can see that plant is bent towards the direction of light, or in second picture you can see that is it has started growing towards the sun. Means actually plants are moving in the direction of sun. This is the direction of upper side shoot system, and downside they are going deeper. Okay, now next characteristics of all the living things is they need food and water. They need food and water. Just think, your parents have not given you food for 2 days. What will happen? आप एकदम सिकुड़ जाओगे. Your body will lost its all those energy. You will not get energy, and we need energy to do all those things. Because without energy we cannot do anything. Like suppose you want to run, if you don't have energy, how will you run? आपके शरीर में ताकत ही नहीं है तो आप कैसे दौड़ोगे? So you need to have energy. आपको कुछ भी करने के लिए क्या चाहिए? You need to have energy, and that energy we are getting from food and water. So food provides us energy which we require to do all those work, and water is very important part. That is why it is said water is life also, because most of our body parts are made from water also. Means body weight, near about 60 to 70% of body weight is based on our water only. So water is very important part for our necessary for our survival. Okay, so how we get our food and water? So we get food from plants and animals that we have seen. Food and health lesson was there. In that lesson we have seen how we get food. Okay, but what about animals? So animals also they get food from plants, or they get food from other animals. Like tiger eats other animals. Like deer eat grass or other plants. So we all are dependent on plants and animals. But how plants get food? So in the last lesson only we have seen the process of food making, that is called photosynthesis. Means leaves using the sunlight and carbon dioxide of air they absorb and makes the food and releases oxygen also. Okay, so this process photosynthesis is the process in which plant make their food. So this is the thing. Now fourth characteristic of living things is they need food and water. We need water and food, and from that only we get energy, and that energy we utilize to do all those things. Got it? Now in that picture also you can see, in first picture two kids are there, they are eating. In second picture that kid is drinking water. And in third picture, process of photosynthesis is shown, where plant is absorbing carbon dioxide and sunlight using leaves and releasing oxygen and prepared its own food. Got it? Yes. Now the next one, living things reproduce. Now आपने कहीं देखा होगा आपके गली में या फिर आपके घर में कोई कैट है, ओके, एंड आफ्टर फ्यू इयर्स दैट एक कैट के दो कैट हो जाते, दो के तीन हो जाते, तीन के चार हो जाते. कैसे हो जाते? हम उसका जेरोक्स बनाते? नो, living things reproduce themselves. They make their young ones, they give birth to their young ones. This process is called reproduction. This process is called reproduction. Means when living things produce young ones of their own kind, मतलब अपने जैसे खुद, okay, that process is called reproduction. Now if we are discussing about birds, so birds lay eggs. Birds क्या होता है? अंडा देते हैं. All the birds near about give what they give, they lay eggs, okay, and in this picture third picture you can see that eggs hatches, and from that hatchlings come out, that is small babies of birds come out. Now other animals are there which directly give birth to their young ones, like a dog is there. Dog give birth to their puppies directly, not 1, 2, they give 10, 12, more than one actually, okay. So more puppies they give. Actually at the same time number of eggs also can hatch, or cow is there, cow can give birth to their calf directly. Now this was about animals, means about us, about humans, and about cows and dogs and all that. But what about plants? How they reproduce? So plant grows in shoot system. We had learnt actually in our last lessons, shoot system we had learnt. Plant grows, it produces flower, that flower turns into fruit, and inside that fruit or sometimes outside they have seeds, and from that seeds if we sow them in a soil, they can again form a new seedling, and that seedling will turn into plant, and plant will turn into a big huge tree. Not only about from seed only, sometimes a stem or leaf can also produce new plant in flowers in plant world, like pea plant that can grow from seed. But if we are discussing about rose, I love rose actually, everyone loves, so that rose can grow new plant from its branches also. means हमें क्या करना है, एक टुकड़ा उसके पेड़ का, एक ब्रांच का टुकड़ा काटना है और मिट्टी में we have to sow it, and after giving nourishment and all those things it will become a new plant. So this is again one thing, that plants can grow from seed also, from their branches also, and means part of that tree part, okay. So this is the one thing. Now here you can see a cow is there with her calf, dog is there with number of puppies, and egg is hatching, मतलब egg में से अंडे में से उसका बच्चा बाहर आ रहा है. That is the thing. Got it? Now the last and fifth activity that we want to do, actually not I, because I and you, means we are doing that. So I will giving you one condition, you have to feel what will happen. Means imagine what will happen. Your hand has catch fire, आपके हाथ पे आग लगी है, क्या होगा? जल जाएगा. What you will do, you will go and find water and pour water on our hand, और जो fire extinguisher होता है वो use करोगे. It will feel hot actually. कैसा लगेगा? मच जाएगा? No, it will feel hot actually. Or second one, you have eaten too much spice. You or someone has eaten too much spicy. बहुत इतना सारा चटनी खा गया, या फिर मिर्ची चिली खा गया, क्या होगा? शुगर ले लो, पानी ले लो, कुछ भी ले लो, मतलब तेज लगेगा. your tongue will be on fire. On fire means सच में आग नहीं लगेगी, but you will feel like a fire. बहुत तेज लगेगा. Or suppose what will happen when it's too cold outside. अगर बर्फ हो रहा है और आप बिना स्वेटर के वहां पे खड़े हो तो क्या होगा? आपको बहुत सर्दी लगेगी, राइट? बट हाउ विल यू फील दैट? ये आपको पता कैसे चलेगा? आपके हाथ पे जब फायर होगा, अंगार होगा, सो हाउ विल यू फील दैट यहाँ पे दर्द हो रहा है? यहाँ पे तेज खाने के बाद में eat spicy, how will you feel that your tongue is on fire actually? Or when it's too cold, you feel cold and your teeth also start cracking, आपके दांत भी बजने कट 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 बजना स्टार्ट होता है. How you feel that? Because we have sense organ. Because we are human beings, and the sixth characteristics of living things is that living things sense and response. Like suppose आपका हाथ ऐसा दरवाजे में अटकने वाला है and यहाँ पे हो जाता है, हम क्या करते हैं? हाथ निकाल लेते हैं. यहाँ पे आपके यहाँ पे मॉस्किटो है. If mosquito is sitting on your hand, he started biting you. और उसका जो डंक होता है वो आपको मारना चाह रहा है वो. So suddenly you just clap और उसको दूर भगाते हुए फिर हाथ घुमाते हो. How this happens, you know? क्या आपको ऐसा इंटेंशनली होता है कि फिर आपके इधर से सिग्नल आता है इधर मॉस्किटो बैठा है, it will bite you now? No. उसका जो प्रोबेसिस होता है that is going inside you. No. Because it's a system, it's a sensory system of a human being, and when we sense something we respond. Actually we respond. So that is the sixth characteristics of human beings, that human beings sense and they respond. Now if we are talking about animals and human beings, we have sense organs. Okay, we have sense organs. Which sense organs are there and how many sense organs are there? So 5 sense organs are there. How many? 5 sense organs are there. And which are those? First one is nose. What is the function of nose? We can smell. Smell may be good or it's bad, but we can smell. Sometimes it's pleasant, sometimes it's bad, but smell. We can smell using our nose. I have 2 ears. How many you have? Everyone has 2 ears. And what we do using that ear? We listen. Who is gossiping? What is going on? So we listen using our ears. I can see you, and you are also right now. You are watching me. Means using our eyes. That is, we can look or we can have a sight. Means sense of sight. Then अगर यहाँ पे चिमटी निकालेगा तो दर्द होगा. Means sense. That sense of touch is by the skin. Our skin has a sense unit, that is which senses the touch. Now tongue. ये मीठा है, ये खारा है, ये तेज है. This is salty, this is sweet, this is bitter. How we get to know this is cold, this is hot? Because of our tongue. Tongue has the sense of taste. So these are our 5 very important sense organ, and that is why we are human beings, because living things sense and response. And whenever this sense comes, we respond actually. अगर अच्छा म्यूजिक लगे तो we start moving our body on the beats. अगर अच्छा स्मेल आए तो pleasant smell of rainfall, first rainfall, जब बारिश आती है तो उसका smell, that smell, sense of a sight, कुछ अच्छा दिख रहा है, movie, cartoon, flowers, we keep looking at it. Sense of a taste, we eat samosas a lot, we eat pani puri a lot, we eat bhel a lot, because that is sense good to our sense organ. Now this was about human beings, but what about other animals like insects? So in our last lesson we had learned, when we were learning about the body of all those animals, that time we had learned, just a second, sorry for the inconvenience, then we have learnt they have antennas at the top of their head, and those antennas are their sense organ that are also called feelers, and using that they can sense the environment from where the enemies are coming and what is going on. Using that feelers or their antennas are there. Like plant, in the previous slide I told you the touch me not plant. When we touch it, it responds by closing their leaves. हम उसको टच करेंगे तो क्या करेगा वो? उसके leaves को close करेगा. Means like this way we can sense and response also. Now, you know, these characteristics are there, but how to remember these characteristics? And that is why I have made one word, that is short word to remember all the characteristics of living things, and the name of that word is, so Mrs. Grain. Now, YMRS grain means what? M stands for move, living things move. R stands for reproduce, means reproduce their young ones. S stands for sense or feel, living things sense or feel. Mrs. Grain means move, reproduce, sense or feel. Up to MRS we have done. Now what about grain? G stands for grow, growth. They show their growth. R stands for respire. Respiration means breathing. And E for eating. Everyone eats, all living things eats. And N stands for they need food and water. So all living things need food and water. I hope you have understood the lesson. But once again, go to textbook lesson also, you have to read all those things. Write down or note down the hard words in your notebook. And in our next session, we are going to solve our workbook exercise and our textbook exercise. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.